Hello, Aquarius. This is Chronic Joy Tarot. We are going to do your soul guidance reading for Aquarians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it also includes someone else who may be drawn to this video that may not have predominant Aries, Aquarius in their chart, but has it somewhere or is moving through a certain house of yours at this time. We want to keep these readings fluid and, as we as humans and spiritual beings are fluid and changing at all times, we want to stay in the flow of that. So the readings can be for anyone. However, when I am off camera shuffling and drawing in the energy, it is Aries, Aquarian energy that I'm pulling in at this time. Wow, I keep saying Aries. Sorry. I don't mean to mistake you for someone else. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. And if you're returning, I appreciate you and love you as well. It is a beautiful community here. And I'm just in gratitude all the time for being able to come back here and share the wisdoms that come through. At this time, we're using an oracle card from a deck called Sacred Path, and it is based on Native American traditions and teachings. And the card I pulled for you, Aquarius, is Power Place. This has to do with gaining empowerment, self-empowerment through your connection to the Earth Mother. In many traditions, not just Native American, there are stories of spiritual leaders seeking, comfort or going to a physical place on the planet to, seek alignment. And, the Bible says that Jesus went to the desert, Jesus went to a garden, and on another occasion to the sea. The Buddha went to the Bodhi tree. Joan of Arc even went to a shrine on a hill. Merlin went to a crystal cave in Wales. We've got many different spiritual leaders that have sought the comfort and solace from Mother Earth in different ways. And this power place is different for everyone. We're talking about a physical location that helps you connect to the planet in a very, a very bold and strong way. Like if it's the ocean for you, if you really feel it, you could really feel beautifully grounded and aligned at the ocean or in the forest or in a high desert or just in your own garden. There are definite places on the earth that sort of spark your connection to the earth and then in turn to yourself and your own spiritual being. And this is what you're being called to do right now. You can be sort of a catalyst for yourself and others in your life using your spirit's energy. And this power place connection is a way for you to sort of, recharge and refuel in order to be able to make change happen or make, to really exert your power, your self-power into your own experience. We want to pay attention to how sometimes we do get disconnected. Sometimes we don't appreciate, the life force that this planet gives. And because of that, sometimes we then are out of alignment and then we feel lost. And then we think it is because of external situations in our life. We think it's, oh, I didn't get that job, so now I'm unhappy or whatever. This is much deeper than that. And this connection is the root of where the words are coming. This connection serves as the root of your path, as the must have energy connection that you must have an alignment in order to go and move forward and achieve and go after your dreams. So we're asking you to sort of recharge at this time. Okay, Aquarius? We're going to use this tree spread from the Zen Tarot deck. I'm sorry, I keep pausing and saying because the thoughts are coming and the words aren't always connecting. The intuitive messages come through, and then there's so much more I want to say about this earth connection, but I feel that if I move on to the Zen spread, then we'll get the answer. Okay? Let's begin. We've got this first branch here of this tree spread represents where you stand now, and then more expansive energies to come. The way to achieve them and the way to unlock them or move toward them will rely on this trunk card, the rooted energy that must be mastered in order to ascend. Okay? That's the general plan of this layout. Let's see where you are. As far as connection to earth, gaining self-empowerment. Okay? The miser. This is your starting point. So I'm feeling that for some of you, you may have been a little withdrawn lately, feeling you want to make a move, you want to create something new, but you are worried to lose what you've gained. You want to cling to the energies and the experiences and sometimes in some cases the material things. But I think this is more about lessons and knowledge. You want to cling to that and hold it close without being able to share it with others or without being able to let go of some of it in order to make room in your arms for the next energy to come in, the next step to be allowed in. So if you're feeling a little stuck, a little self-protective at this point, that's okay. This is a good place to start, especially when we're talking about to recharge that feeling of fullness, to recharge it and to be able to take the risk of opening up and sharing our heart with others, or take the risk of letting go of certain things, maybe material things, maybe connections. That risk and that willingness to be open to shift and change and sharing has everything to do with this self-empowerment energy. Finding that place. This is a physical calling. This is a call to action. A lot of my readings are more internal and more spiritual based and more figurative than literal. I'm really feeling for you guys at this time that this is a literal request from Spirit to get to where you feel most empowered as far as a physical location on the planet. For me, it's definitely the ocean. I live near it, and hearing it and smelling it and seeing it and feeling it every day is really important for me. I find that on the days when I miss going to the sea, and I miss going out there, that I do feel a little off balance. And if I string too many of those days in a row, I'm really not well. So for me, it's the ocean. For others, it could be the forest, the tree, a river, a creek, the desert, high on a mountain, in a tree, whatever it is for you. Wherever you can really feel that energy of the Mother Earth, that's where we want you to go and spend time there a little more often in the days to come. Underneath this energy of clinging to what you've gained or what you've learned or what your knowledge, clinging to it without really wanting to share it or let go of some of it and move on to the next level. Underneath that is this spirit of, I need a fresh start. I need to start clean. I need to clear the path and go in a new direction. There may be that underlying tug within some of you that is calling for a shift, for a change. Again, getting to that power place on the earth, wherever that is for you, is going to be the key to realigning and unlocking that, the energy and that the sort of the courage to be able to let go of what was and start fresh, or to open up your heart and connect with others in order to move down your path again. Okay? In your external world, yeah, you're being called to listen to your inner voice. In your external world, it's asking you to go internal. Okay? This is definitely an alignment that, some of you may be here already. Some of you may have a practice that is based on connecting to Mother Earth. Some of you may already do this. And if so, this reading is definitely just sort of an affirmation that what you are practicing is helping. It is helping your soul. Okay? So the next step to be able to move forward or move beyond where you are now, it lies in this card of existence. Be at one with where you are, wherever that is. Home is exactly where you stand. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. This figure is part of the universe, reaching toward the universe, praying with the universe, and knowing that, that universal energy that connects us all is home. So that's beautiful. I love this because this encourages you to go to that power place, find that physical location that can open this energy up for you again. If you're feeling, a little stagnated, this is the key. Definitely. Okay? Moving forward, next steps of awareness and what this will create for you. What this action of going to your power place and aligning with the electromagnetic energies that the earth provides. We are as well electromagnetic beings. And when you get to that place that really feeds you, then that's where your spiritual growth comes really, really powerfully. And once you align with that and practice this connection to the Mother Earth, for some time, maybe a few days in a row or a couple weeks, the experience that comes from that is powerful. It is rediscovering sort of your third chakra, your self-empowerment, which is actually the whole gist of this reading, right? It's where we started. We're reaching for our self-empowerment. You will achieve it. It's coming. It is, if it's not already there and you're reinforcing it, and if you feel disconnected from your own self-power, it's there. It's right there within your reach. It's just a matter of practicing taking certain action in order to reach it. But that third chakra will relight up, and you will realize and discover and acknowledge once again that you are creating your life every step of the way. You are the creator of your life here on this planet. And nothing can really stop you if you have the right empowering energies behind you or within you. The internal energy that supports this rediscovery or confirmation of your self-empowerment is this card experiencing. This is, again, power place. This is be at one with the earth. Get to the tree and let it embrace you and embrace it yourself and feel every energy and every bump and every leaf that you can, physically and spiritually. This is just a reminder that is where it begins, is that connection to your physical surroundings is where it begins. That's where the spiritual stems from in your case at this time. Creating in your external world, this grounding and this rediscovery of your inner light and your alignment and your self-empowerment brings on creative new ways to see life and to move through life, to perceive others. It's new ways to see others, new ways to see yourself and how you move through your life. This could be, this could have no bounds for some of you, because some of you may just shoot up into the next, level of awareness. You may just pull way away from, where others are around you. And it may seem like you're out there and people may think, what? But you know what your spiritual ascension means to you. And you know where you're headed. And if you practice these practical ways of realigning your soul, you know that you'll get there quickly. Okay? The last level here of the tree is this is going to be sort of a outcome level, or a, what's to come, the outcome of this whole experience, or just an insight into what this experience means for you. And we've got guidance, which is part of the flow of what we're asking, is that you tap into your physical and internal alignment in order to create your self-empowerment. And then you'll be able to flow a little more easily, making decisions that are based on what your internal guide is asking you. And then within you, you will realize that those things you want to achieve and that level of spirituality and enlightenment that you are headed toward is right within your reach. You'll realize that. You'll see, like, this guy that feels he's way disconnected from that rainbow, beautiful world that he wants to be a part of. It's really not. The gate is an illusion because the lock isn't locked. It's not engaged. So, yeah. Open the gate and move through it. And I think within you, you're realizing there is really nothing separating you from you and you. You and your newly discovered, newly enlightened self. You realize there is nothing separating you from that. It will take the grounding and the, pulling some energy from the Earth Mother and knowing that she's always there for you to comfort you and give you the energy and the power you need in order to move forward. Then your spiritual work turns on. Then it clicks within you. The light comes on. You get that I can achieve and do anything I want if I have the right perspective and the right internal freedom. Okay? And then the very last card here in the outcome level in your external world is the card of the Lovers. This could mean reconnection with others in your life, not exactly necessarily a lover, but other people around you. But I think the main message here is heart connection with yourself. Your own sort of love affair between you and you. That you'll really begin this, starting from the desire to regain your self-empowerment, and it ends in being more connected to yourself through the heart than ever. I mean, what a beautiful journey. It's all there laid out for you. And it does start with your physically, break a habit. If you have a habit of going to school or going to work or, whatever your schedule is, and then coming home and kicking off your shoes and, turning on the TV or whatever, break that habit. After the end of your day and you've put your time in, you put your schedule in, go somewhere on the planet within your neighborhood, I guess, right? Go to a physical location that opens up your heart, that helps you to feel recharged. And mentally envision the spiritual exchange that's taking place between you and the earth. See it as the earth is handing you this bundle of new energy and this bundle of light, and you're internalizing it and bringing it within you and aligning with it in order to move on to your potential, whatever that is. If this is just, self-work for just yourself, it's just a gorgeous reading, and one that we should all be putting to practice. This, for some of you, I'm getting that this could also mean a realigning of your own power in order to repair, smooth over, or reassess a relationship with another. So for some of you, this is all an inside job. It's all self-work. And for some, it may be working with another, but doing the self-work first in order to have that energy and the support of spirit in order to smooth over whatever's going on with you and another. Either way, the most important thing to do is to reach for the earth. Reach for the earth. Find the energy that is waiting for you to absorb, and then finding, getting that realignment and moving yourself forward. It's all in action at this time, Aquarius. Sometimes I say, pull back, don't do anything, realign with it. This is like, go to the space, go to that place physically and find the energy that you need. And it's there waiting for you. The guidance is there. And you have the guidance within, and this physical connection to the earth may be your way of unlocking that guidance once again, getting back in touch with it. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, leave me a note on my channel. If you want a personal reading, send me an email. I'm doing sort of a donation-based right now. I took down any prices on my readings, and I just feel like I just want to share the gift. I don't really want to make it, you have to pay me this much or I'm not going to give you the guidance. That's just not where I'm at right now. So it's a donation-based, whatever you feel is right for you. We could do a reading. I could do one in person if you're in my area, or probably the best way to do it would be on Skype or FaceTime, or I could post a video like this that is a private link on my channel that only you can get to. So it's up to you guys. And otherwise, I will be here next time with more guidance. Okay? I love you guys. Take care.